Devin Haney defeats Jorge Linares via unanimous decision to retain his title after overcoming adversity in the process. In this video, I'm going to give my reaction and post-fight thoughts on Haney versus Linares. But before we start, welcome back to the channel. Do me a massive favour and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So people, Devin Haney had to overcome being hurt in there against Linares to secure the victory. It was basically in the dying seconds of the 10th round where Linares landed this short right hand on the chin of Devin Haney, and Haney he wobbled and you could see he reacted to it. But obviously being at the end of the round, there wasn't further consequences, but I think Devin Haney could have been in trouble if it was in the middle of the round, for example, because to me he looked like he completely lost his balance. His legs were gone from under him. A good example of a similar scenario was when AJ got hit with that shot by Andy Ruiz, and his legs had just completely gone for a whole round, and that's how long it took Devin Haney to recover, about a round, maybe even a round and a half, and he still looked a bit wobbly towards the end of the fight. And unfortunately for Haney, that's going to be the story of the fight. You know, all his rivals, I've already seen a clip by Ryan Garcia saying that he would have knocked Haney out, etc. You know, that's going to be the story from this fight, is that Devin Haney got rocked, you know, which is unfortunate because Devin Haney's performance in there was actually very good, especially in the first 5 to 6 rounds. Devin Haney looked in complete control. He did look a little bit open defensively, but he was often countering with Linares and throwing with Linares. So, you know, you'll expect a fighter to get hit a couple times when they're throwing with their opponent. But unfortunately, yeah, the story of the fight's going to be that he got rocked and that he looked like he had no legs for a couple rounds. And, you know, going back to that point about Ryan Garcia saying that he would have dropped Haney or he would have knocked him out if that was him throwing that punch that Linares threw. And bear in mind, Linares is one of probably the hardest punchers at lightweight. But Ryan Garcia saying that when he got dropped by Luke Campbell in his last fight, I mean, come on now, let's not. It's like that saying, the pot calling the kettle black, you know? Like, you can't sit there and say, I would have knocked you out if that was me throwing that punch. You know, I would have finished the fight, when you got dropped by an X-Man in your last fight. Someone who you shouldn't really be getting dropped by. And remember, Haney didn't get dropped. Haney showed, in my opinion, quite good survival instincts to kind of hold on. So, yeah, to be honest, I don't know where Ryan Garcia is getting his confidence from. But obviously, that's just how the game goes, as they say. One criticism of Devin Haney in this fight would be the fact that he held a hell of a lot. Obviously, when he got caught and he got rocked, that was when he was holding the most in them last couple of rounds. But even during the fight, he was he wanted to sit in the pocket with Linares and fight on the inside. But he was holding a hell of a lot, which is, you know, part of boxing, right? But I think he was doing it excessively at times. I was surprised that the referee didn't take a point off, to be honest. But let's talk about Devin Haney calling out Teofimo Lopez. Obviously, these guys have had their back and forths because obviously Teofimo is the undisputed champion, according to him. He's got the franchise belt. Devin Haney's got the WBC world title. So it's only right that these guys unify. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below on that fight. Who would win between Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney? After seeing that performance from Devin Haney, I've got to say, I think Lopez would be able to catch him with some good shots. And Lopez is obviously a big puncher as well, probably a bigger puncher than Jorge Linares. So I think Devin Haney could be in trouble in a fight against Teofimo Lopez. But obviously Devin Haney's a good boxer. He showed that he can fight on the outside and the inside. So, you know, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm not sure how you could say, I think this guy's going to win for sure. I think that guy's going to win for sure. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on Devin Haney's performance against Jorge Linares in the comment section below. Make sure to smash the like button if you did enjoy, subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a single video.